The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. We are in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium. Home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So Iowa State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
And the running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7. The Cyclones come to the line with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Looking to scramble. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that third down play.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's a crucial first down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. First out of the 13. Gets the first and still running. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them...
He's in the clear. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. As they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient.
Now here he goes. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. And the Cyclones will crank up the tempo. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Just standing there, gets hit again.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense is back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Pass rush closing in. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Yellow Jackets will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. He's got it, and no for a first down. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Georgia Tech. There was no catching him that time.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just... Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Play action here on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Returner decides to fair catch this. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Send the back in motion. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Quick completion to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Yellow Jackets are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. It completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll feed the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And it's taken right around the 35. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that off.
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. Makes the grab. It's Hall. Muscles past the defender. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled there by the defense. The Yellow Jackets come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 18 set to kick this one away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And the quarterback dropping back. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Fighting off the defender. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The first down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get here at halftime.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grabbed by the receiver. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. A deep shot to the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Could take it all the way. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Caught behind the line. It's Phillips. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. Quick throw to his receiver. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
And the Yellow Jackets will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position.
Get set, get set.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And he's got it, no problem. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off an RPO, and the quarterback looks to his right. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Blood down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10. The Yellow Jackets with first and 10 here. They'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can...
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They are pouring it on now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
13.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Etienne. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
42 Spider.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down play coming up for this offense. Single back takes the handoff. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. First down here for this offense. The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Back to pass. It's Wilson. Defense is coming after him. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the Yellow Jackets will look to convert here on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home. And the Cyclones will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players in the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for a late deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounced back here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's second down. Grinding away on the ground. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, it's Wilson. It's reeled in, it's Phillips. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up fourth down. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a fifth. He makes the grab, but he could not stay in bounds. So a deflating turnover on downs for this offense. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
He's hit just before the throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Back to throw again. Looking right, this one caught. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And he spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. It's now second and goal.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's ETN. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a